And we're back. I don't remember what episode number this is, but I feel like it's 3.
Yeah, sure.
The Let's Play.
3 sounds about right.
Let's Play. Oh yeah, back on that tip of, what was it called? The whole music thing. The whole music tip. Yeah, so, when I was listening to some music at work, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder how old this song is. Do you remember, Train's song, Drops of Jupiter?
I'm going with...
Tell me.
No.
Feet.
Yeah, no, I know the song. I know the song. I'm going with age here.
Oh, okay. What would you guess if you had to venture?
9 years.
9 years. Wow, okay. That's not bad. It's actually 15 years. Can you believe that song came out in 2001?
15.
1-5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that guy looks exactly the same. So either he's on some kind of crazy ass drugs. Yeah, 15 years. That song was 15 years old, and I guess because I'm getting older and stuff like that, just looking about when things came out, it makes it seem like it was so far away, but it actually is.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
a pretty decent distance. Like,
Yeah,
that's pretty
15
long
years for a song to be out. That's pretty insane, man. Yeah, I guess when you're younger, you don't view time as a thing. Like, it's not. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't have that much weight. Because I mean, you're young. Like, what do you gotta worry about time? But then I'm like, as each year goes on, progressively, I'm thinking, oh, I have 1 more year. I'm 1 year closer to dying. That's cool. It's great.
It's really philosophical right now.
I know, it got so real, like introspective. Yeah, like, just think about it. You have 1 year. You're 1 year closer than your actual death. To your actual death, you're 1 year closer to dying. And what do you do with that? What kind of information is that to know? That, hey man, I'm gonna die. I see you went with exploding
so,
palm.
finish your Diablo season and shit. Like,
yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna die soon.
Gonna die.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another hypothetical question. If you actually, if there was a way for you to find out how you were gonna die, not when, but how you were gonna die, would you want to know that?
No.
Not even?
No.
Okay. What if there was a way
Because then you'd be paranoid about that particular thing.
Yeah, but
And if it's gonna happen that way regardless, then it's stupid.
I'm not saying it's gonna be like some Final Destination thing. Although great,
It will be if you avoid it.
great movie by the way. One of my guilty pleasures actually.
I haven't seen that movie in a million years. That's probably really old too. When did that come out? The first one.
I can't really check because I'm recording, but you can probably check that. I feel like it came out in 1998.
Oh my god, that's so long ago.
I know. I'm gonna say at least 20 years.
I'll check it right now.
I got really specific with the year because I thought I'd be slick about it, but yeah, I'm gonna go with
Oh,
1998.
it's close. 2000.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
So 16 years. Jesus Christ. I can't do math too. I just realized it said 20 years and 1998 is 18 years. Yeah, Final Destination. Love that movie series. And I don't know if that makes me sort of psychotic, but the whole reason I watched it was because I enjoyed the way that people found... Back to my guilty pleasure thing about the psychopath. Like, I find it cool on how they were able to think of... I mean, now some of the ways were stupid as shit, but the ways that they concocted so for people to
has increased.
die, I guess, in any other sense of the way. I can't say. Oh, there's a book here. Yeah, in any sense of the way, there was some pretty interesting stuff. Like, I don't think that's actually gonna happen, but the guy who got sucked into the bottom of the pool, that's messed up. That's messed up. I'm already not a strong swimmer, but I'm like, I thought about not going into pools after that. I'm like, I don't think I want to be a part of that. Getting sucked at the bottom of the pool. And then, what was the other one? There's one with a nail gun.
I cannot reunite with my
I
allies.
have to rewatch
until
it, man.
their
It's been way
duty
too
is
long.
done.
There's so many though. I've watched every single one just for that specific reason. Like,
Spider?
I
Yeah,
gotta
my
see how
guilty
people
pleasure,
die.
I guess, would be Paranormal Activity then.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was like I thought. Okay, sorry. I didn't say. I watched it once, but I couldn't stand the first guy, the a-hole. The whole reason that movie took the turn that it did was because of that butthole, who decided to goad the ghost. Right? Am I crazy for thinking that?
Pretty much.
Spoiler alert. When did that movie come out? I felt like it was also maybe 10 years old. It's probably 10 years
Yeah,
old.
probably around that.
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, yo, come at me, bro. Some stupid shit like that. I'm like, dude, really? That's what you want to do to some kind of thing that already has a problem with you? What is it about the movies that you enjoy?
I don't know, man. I just find it like to be really entertaining. They're not good in any way.
Oh, yeah.
They're really entertaining, I think.
Okay.
Standing in the poison. I don't even
Yeah.
care.
Crap. I tried to dash him. Okay, entertaining. Yeah, maybe that's the same reason for my Final Destination. Guilty pleasure.
Because I like horror movies as a general rule. I'm hyped that this is gonna be it.
Are you more or less
Conjuring 2.
for the let's go with the supernatural horror movie style, or like the maybe based in some kind of non-fiction, like a possibility, like this might actually happen, sort
You
of
have to
serial
be
killer
more
shit?
specific.
Okay, alright. Like horror movies where there's like a killer on the loose but doesn't have any superpower, but he's just like like Scream horror movie, or like a Jason, Freddy Krueger, Ring sort of style.
I put those all into sort of the same category.
Not really,
Like,
because I don't think the chances of Scream happening is more likely than the chances of Freddy Krueger happening. That sort of deal.
well, yeah. Okay. But, I mean,
What do you find more interesting? Or if you had to choose, like, oh hey, there's a horror movie about this guy who kills people and wears a mask, or this guy who has a goat head and a body of an egret or something like that.
and the body of a porcupine.
Yeah.
I like the ones that are sort of based in realism.
Okay.
Because they get under my skin a little bit more.
That's okay. That's what I was going for. Realism. Yeah.
Yeah, like I understand that. Yeah, those horror movies I'd say are pretty good. But I mean, the ones that tell the story really well, like The Conjuring.
Oh, that was such a good movie.
Yeah, I'm so hyped that they're making a sequel. Like I'm actually.
How do you
never been
continue
really hyped.
that though? I thought it was
No, it's
done.
just another story in their case files. That's it.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not a
okay.
continuation of the same
Yeah,
one.
like the same
Another one
family,
from
right?
Ed and the
Did
Ring.
you watch? I think I asked you this. You watched the doll one, right? The one with the doll.
Annabelle? Yeah.
Yeah. How was that? Oh, missed a.
Not as good. They made
Really?
some more like
Did
they
you
tried
get?
to make it more like I guess jump scary.
Oh, okay.
It could have been a lot better than it was.
I
It
see.
started off pretty strong, but there was really only like 2 scenes in the movie where you felt like that sort of that panic a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's only like 2 scenes. The rest of it was pretty slow. Like the characters were kind of weak. I don't know.
Did they at least? Did they introduce the whole reason why it was like? Because I guess when I was watching The Conjuring, I was keeping note of, like, oh, there's all these things from all their case files, right? And wherever they came from, and somewhat Annabelle seemed like to be the yo, stay away from this one, like the top of their case files. Like, oh man, we totally effed up, and this thing is.
Yeah, I don't think they gave it enough of an origin.
Okay.
It was a pretty good origin. I liked the origin. It was creepy.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, if it was like a Super Saiyan level, it was Super Saiyan 4. That sort of deal. of ghosts and stuff like that. Yo, this one was at the top of their list. Like, yo, remember this thing that we did? It was so messed up. That sort of deal. Like that kind of vibe. I'm like, wow. And plus, it was so good that they had to make a sequel out of it, so. Yeah,
You
horror
stayed away from horror movies?
Yeah, it's mainly because of Chucky. Yeah, it was because of Chucky.
Chucky was messed up. I never actually got around to watching it. You know what movie really disappointed me when it comes to horror movies was Blair Witch Project.
I couldn't watch that.
I watched it. It was really slow. I did not find it scary.
Yeah, I know. I watched it too. I'm like, is my imagination supposed to do the heavy lifting? Because I didn't sign up for that. I did not sign up for the heavy lifting for my. I'm like, scare me.
But even so, I feel like there's been other movies that have done it better. Like none are coming to mind like right now, but
Psycho. That was more of a thriller, but I found that a bit scarier for its
yeah,
time.
I was just like
too.
overall something like Blair Witch Project overhyped.
Yeah, but it did well, like Paranormal Activity. It continued to gain some, and plus it birthed that genre, like cam, amateur video style point of view,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So,
They kind of launched that.
so it was kind of like
Strength fails.
the father, the big old penis that gave birth to it. It was like I didn't like it. I couldn't get behind. I don't even know what it was about. Like, was it? It's cult, right? I felt like it was a cult thing.
Blair Witch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like it was it? I don't even know.
Something
Oh
was going on in
shoot!
the-
Oh,
Please heal it.
oh, I just totally tagged that well. Yeah, something was going on in that I think it's because I'm standing in that stupid forest.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, something was going on in the forest, and like, oh, let's stay here for a bit, because we're idiots.
Yeah, and if you look it up online, there's a lot of like mythology around it and stuff.
Like actual basis.
Yeah, like, oh, look at this. This is probably what happened. Like, there's one theory where
My
they're
mind is
time
strong.
traveling,
Oh, awesome.
and they come across themselves, and that's why they're kind of stuck in the woods. Like they sort of get caught in a loop.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
they see the evidence that they've already been there, but they think it's somebody else, sort of thing.
Oh,
So when
okay.
they hear the story about, like the entire reason they went to the woods is because a film crew went in there and got lost.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually them.
Oh.
There's a theory like that. But, like, still, even with all of that, like even if they had someone work that in, it was so slow. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Oh, I was just talking to my sister, about the Fantastic Four movie. The most
Also
recent one.
disappointing.
Yeah. She's like, but Matthew Vaughn, I guess, is one of the producers and stuff she likes. So apparently she's enjoyed the movies. I don't know which movies he's done, but she's like, oh. She's like, what's not so good about it? I'm like, there really wasn't any point to it.
Nope. There was so
Like-
much hype.
For
And
what
then
for what it did.
Zero payout.
Exactly. I don't understand what was the point of the movie. I think that's the definition of slow. Because what ended up happening was, yeah, you introduce a great concept of like how they got their powers and stuff like that, but after that, that's about it. And that's the end of this episode.
Oh really?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Snapsicle.
I know. Pretty good, right?
Unity.
Alright. Catch you on the next one. Peace.